The loudest man in the room is often the weakest. He talks to fill the void, to prove his worth, and to hide his insecurities. He believes that by dominating the conversation, he dominates the environment. He is wrong. He is merely giving himself away piece by piece. Most people use words as a shield, but they end up becoming a weight. They react to every insult, explain every action, and broadcast every intention. They are predictable. They are easily manipulated. They are slaves to the opinions of others and their own internal noise. True power does not shout. It does not need to. There is a specific kind of strength found in the man who knows when to remain silent. It is a weapon, a tool of observation, a shield against impulse, and a foundation for self-mastery. Marcus Aurelius once noted that we have power over our minds, not outside events. To master the mind, you must first master the tongue. Silence is not the absence of thought. It is the discipline of it. It is the refusal to let the world dictate your internal state. When you stop talking, you start seeing. You see the motives of others, the futility of most arguments, and the chaos of the undisciplined mind. The world is loud, and it rewards the loud. But the rewards are hollow. If you want to move through life with grounded authority, you must learn to weaponize silence. You must learn to be the eye of the storm, still, observant, and completely under your own control. Consider the last time someone insulted you or challenged your ego. Your immediate impulse was likely to defend yourself. You wanted to strike back with a clever retort or explain why they were wrong. In that moment, you were a puppet. They pulled the string and you danced. Silence breaks the string. When you meet an attack with silence, you take the power back. You refuse to enter the arena on their terms. In the space between their words and your lack of a response, their own insecurity begins to leak out. They expect a reaction. When they receive none, they are forced to confront the vacancy of their own aggression. This is the Stoic wall. It is the understanding that you are not required to participate in every argument you are invited to. Epictetus taught that if someone speaks ill of you, do not defend yourself against the claims. Simply reply that they must not know your other faults, or they would have mentioned those as well. This level of detachment is only possible through silence. It signals that your self-worth is not up for negotiation. It tells the world that you are not easily moved. By remaining quiet, you retain your energy. You keep your focus internal. You allow the noise of the world to pass over you like a wave over a rock. The wave eventually dissipates. The rock remains. In social dynamics, silence is the ultimate filter. Most people are terrified of a quiet room. They feel a physical need to fill the gap, and in their desperation to be heard, they reveal their secrets, their fears, and their weaknesses. When you practice silence in a group, you become a mirror. You allow others to project their own character onto the canvas you provide. By speaking less, you learn more in 10 minutes than the talker learns in a year. You notice the shifts in body language, the tone of desperation, and the hidden agendas. This isn't about being cold or distant. It is about being deliberate. A man of few words carries more weight when he finally chooses to speak. His words are not cheap. They are not thrown away. Because they are rare, they are treated as valuable. Think of the men you respect most. They rarely babble. They don't gossip. They don't complain about the weather or the trivialities of the day. They speak with purpose, or they do not speak at all. This creates an aura of calm authority. It suggests a mind that is organized and a spirit that is settled. The disciplined man knows that every word spoken is a choice. If the word does not improve upon the silence, it should remain unsaid. Silence is the training ground for this level of precision. It forces you to evaluate your thoughts before you grant them life through speech. There is another, deeper level of silence, the silence of the internal world. The Stoics spoke of the inner citadel. This is a place of absolute mental clarity that no external event can penetrate. Most people carry a storm inside them. They are constantly arguing with people who aren't there, worrying about things that haven't happened, and replaying past failures. Their minds are never quiet. Weaponizing silence means bringing that discipline inward. It means refusing to engage with the frantic, useless chatter of your own ego. When a thought of anger or anxiety arises, you do not give it a voice. You do not feed it with words. You observe it, you recognize its lack of utility, and you let it die in the silence. This internal quiet is the source of true resilience. If you can be silent within yourself, you can endure any external hardship. Seneca wrote that we suffer more in imagination than in reality. Silence cuts the throat of imagination, keeps you rooted in the present moment, where the only thing that matters is your character and your next action. Do not mistake this for passivity. Silence is an active state. It is the height of alertness. It is the predator waiting in the grass, not the prey hiding in the bush. It is the calm before the strike. When you operate from a place of internal silence, your actions become more potent because they are not clouded by emotional noise. To use silence as a weapon, you must first get comfortable with the discomfort of it. Start small. The next time you feel the urge to complain, stay silent. The next time someone says something you disagree with, don't correct them. Just listen. The next time you achieve a victory, don't broadcast it. Keep it to yourself. Notice the tension that builds in your chest when you hold back your words. That tension is your ego struggling for air. Let it struggle. Every time you choose silence over a reactive word, you are strengthening your self-control. You are building the muscle of the Stoic. Silence is a form of detachment. It is a way of saying to the world, you do not own my voice. You do not control my reactions. As you move through your day, remember that your words are your capital. Do not spend them on people who do not value them. Do not waste them on situations you cannot change. Keep your plans to yourself. Keep your progress to yourself. Let the results of your discipline speak for you. The world is full of people shouting for attention. Let them shout. While they are busy making noise, you will be busy making progress. While they are revealing their hands, you will be observing the board. Silence is not a lack of power. It is the containment of it. And contained power is the only kind that can be directed with precision. Be the man who can sit in a room alone and be at peace. Be the man who can listen to an insult and feel nothing. Be the man who moves in silence. The weapon is yours. Use it.